Most people display a few narcissistic behaviors or features, but if you know someone who exhibits the majority of the strange tendencies and narcissistic characteristics listed below, it would be a good idea for you to use cautious when around them. Number 1. They are not interested in listening to you. Self-obsession is one of the characteristics of a narcissist. They can be so self-absorbed that they just want to talk about themselves and are uninterested in what you have to say. When you talk, they may frequently cut you off and redirect the conversation to a topic of interest to them. Number 2. They're resentful losers. A narcissist will never choose to lose. They also complain bitterly when they lose. They behave strangely, blaming others for their failures or inventing pathetic justifications to cover up their flaws. It's challenging for them to accept a defeat or setback because of their superiority complex. Number 3. They turn down your request for assistance. When you need their assistance, they may exhibit unusual behavior, becoming enraged with you for causing them unneeded difficulty. They will not hesitate to ignore your appeal for assistance because they do not care about anyone but themselves. Number 4. They walk ahead of you. A narcissist enjoys bringing people pain by their erratic behavior. When you're out in public with them, they may walk faster and ahead of you on purpose. And if you fear after losing them, they may observe your anguish from a safe distance. When they return to you, they may blame the confusion on your slow speed of walking. Number 5. They respect dictators. A narcissist, due to their eccentric inclinations, believes that they are above everyone else and finds it difficult to relate to the concerns of others. Because of their excessive feeling of self-worth, they adore dictators who abuse their power and bring suffering to innocent people. They identify with such rulers and demonstrate arrogance. Number 6. They blame you even for their mistakes. Because they are certain they are always right, narcissists blame others for everything that goes wrong in their lives. They assign blame on others due to their eccentric tendencies. For instance, you will be held responsible for scheduling the incorrect time slot to view the movie if you and your date are both late for a movie because they arrived at the cinema after the planned time. They won't even acknowledge their mistakes, let alone accept responsibility for them. Number 7. They damage your reputation to their advantage. The bizarre behaviors of narcissists are motivated by their need for admiration and acceptance. They will first sabotage your relationships with other people by spreading untrue tales about you in order to make sure that you follow them. They will then make sure that people stop believing in you, and finally they will leave you alone. Once you run out of options, you will be forced to make friends with the narcissist, who will make sure you remain under their control. Number 8. They lack a straightforward response to any question. If you ask a narcissist a question, you will be met with a counter-question. It's because they dislike answering inquiries, especially if they reveal their flaws. They dodge questioning and become defensive for no apparent reason. Number 9. They uses the silent treatment to abuse. If a narcissist is aware of your emphatic or kind-hearted personality, they will use it to their advantage by forcing you to comply with their requests. This is accomplished by giving you the silent treatment. They will refuse to speak to you and will send you frigid vibes until you give in and surrender to them. Number 10. They leave you only to come back. A narcissist uses mental tricks to get cheap thrills because they feed off of your suffering. For instance, they can abruptly stop speaking to you and vanish without warning, leaving you distraught and broken-hearted. They'll come back to you after a few days, acting as if nothing ever happened. Number 11. They apologize solely for their own gain. When asked to apologize, a narcissist exhibits unusual behaviors or unique qualities. Their occasional apology is frequently half-hearted and intended merely to serve a purpose. For example, you tell them you feel bad about what they did, and they apologize, hating themselves for being such a horrible person to you. Instead, it will make you feel worse for asking an apology in the first place. These are the common traits, behaviors of narcissists, so you can protect yourself. Thanks for watching.